Imagine it's late at night, she's alone in her room, and a simple message from you can ignite a fire that makes her call you at 2 a.m., desperate for more. Have you ever wondered what really goes through a woman's mind when she's alone at night? Craving a connection that goes beyond the obvious? In this video, we're going to reveal the secrets of goodnight messages that are spicy and dirty enough to awaken hidden desires, the ones they dream of receiving but rarely admit. These are techniques based on attraction psychology that turn an ordinary conversation into something irresistible, making her think about you all the time. But wait, because the second revelation will show you a phrase that plays with her imagination in such a subtle way that she won't resist replying immediately, and the last one. Oh, the last one is the ultimate trick that can lead her to call you in the middle of the night, revealing what she really wants when the lights go out. You won't want to miss this. If you're ready to master these secrets that only the most confident men know, like this video now and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next revelations that will change your game forever. 1. The message that awakens her imagination with a touch of nighttime mystery, making her visualize scenarios that leave her anxious for more contact. Imagine sending something like, "Good night, beautiful. Dream of me tonight, imagining my hands traveling paths that only the two of us know in the dark." This phrase is subtle, but carries a load of suggestion that penetrates her mind when she's alone, lying in bed, with her thoughts wandering freely. It's not direct, but plants seeds of desire that grow during the night, turning a simple goodnight into a veiled promise of intimacy. Use this when you've already exchanged light flirting during the day, to raise the level without rushing. To apply this technique, wait for the right moment, like after a conversation that left a spark of chemistry in the air, and send it exactly when she's getting ready to sleep. The secret is in personalization. Add a unique detail about her, like, "Dream of me exploring that smile you gave me today," to make her feel seen and desired in an exclusive way. Based on attraction psychology, this works because it activates the principle of emotional scarcity, making her realize that you offer something rare and intriguing that other men ignore. Men who master this notice hotter responses the next day, with her initiating contact to prolong this connection. Try varying the words to keep the mystery, always maintaining a confident and calm tone. Now, why does this really ignite the fire in her? According to the basis in human behavior, women respond strongly to stimuli that stimulate visual and sensory imagination, especially at night, when defenses are low and the mind is open to fantasies. This message exploits that, creating subtle sexual tension that makes her associate you with forbidden pleasures without ever crossing into the explicit. It's like a whisper in the ear that echoes for hours, leading her to reread the message and imagine increasingly intense scenarios. Stoic men use this to demonstrate emotional control, showing that you don't need to rush to conquer, which attracts her even more. In the end, she feels compelled to respond, because her brain craves resolution to this tension you've created. Implement this with mastery. Start testing in casual interactions. Observe her reactions. If she responds with questions or compliments, you know you've hit the right spot. This approach not only makes her think of you before sleeping, but also builds an aura of mystery around you, making you the man she can't ignore. Based on the psychology of subtle manipulation, it works because it plays with her inherent desire for deep connections, disguised as nighttime innocence. You become the secret she keeps to herself, increasing the likelihood of an impulsive call in the middle of the night. Remember, the key is patience. Send and wait, letting the power of suggestion do the work. But if you think this is powerful, wait until you discover the second message, which turns a simple goodnight into an irresistible provocation that leaves her breathless, begging for more. You won't believe what happens when she reads it alone. 2. The message that plays with subtle provocation, creating a tension that makes her question her own desires while trying to sleep. Try something like, "Good night, kitty. Sleep well, but if you wake up thinking about me, know that I'm here, ready to make this night unforgettable." This phrase is spicy because it insinuates availability without being invasive, awakening curiosity about what could happen if she took the initiative. She receives it as a veiled invitation, especially when she's alone, with her mind full of possibilities you've planted. Use this to escalate previous flirting, turning the goodnight into a hook that pulls her back to you. In practice, send this after a day of light exchanges, ensuring the tone is confident, as if you knew exactly the effect it causes. Personalize with a touch of hers, like, thinking about me and that look you gave me, to reinforce the connection and make her feel the center of attention. Based on the basis in attraction, this works because it explores the concept of emotional reciprocity, where she feels compelled to reciprocate the interest you've shown in a mysterious way. Men who apply this see an increase in nighttime responses, with her testing the waters to see how far this chemistry goes. Keep the message short but impactful, so the mystery lingers. Understand the deep why. According to the psychology of manipulation, this technique creates a loop of anticipation in her brain, where the suggestion of ready to make this night unforgettable activates arousal hormones without immediate resolution, leaving her restless in bed. It's provocative because it respects boundaries, but awakens the sexual tension that many women secretly desire, especially when alone. Men with a stoic mindset use this to show controlled vulnerability, proving you're open, but in command. The result? She might end up calling, unable to resist the curiosity you've instigated. This is a powerful tool for those who want to dominate nighttime interactions. To maximize the impact, observe the timing, send close to the time she usually sleeps, and follow with silence, leaving the ball in her court. This builds an aura of a mysterious man who knows what he wants without forcing anything, which attracts her magnetically. Based on human behavior, it works because women respond to subtle challenges that make them feel desired and empowered at the same time. You become the recurring thought in her mind, increasing the chances of an impulsive 2 a.m. call. Practice with variations to refine, always maintaining the air of a forbidden secret. And if this has already intrigued you, the third message is the final blow, a revelation that combines everything into a phrase so dirty and spicy that it can make her drop everything and call you instantly, revealing desires she didn't even know she had. Stay until the end so you don't miss this supreme secret. 3. The message that combines everything into a dirty and spicy phrase, the final blow that awakens deep desires and makes her act impulsively in the middle of the night. Start by imagining the perfect moment. She's already in bed, the room dark, and your message arrives like a forbidden whisper that makes her blush alone. A phrase like, "Goodnight, naughty." Imagine my mouth exploring every curve of yours while you try to sleep, wet with anticipation for what comes tomorrow. This approach unites the mystery of imagination with direct boldness, touching on fantasies that many women keep to themselves, but that the right message can liberate. Psychologically, this activates the principle of scarcity and repressed desire, making her feel an urgency to respond or call, because her brain interprets it as a promise of imminent pleasure. Use this when you know there's prior chemistry, adjusting the tone not to overdo it, but always maintaining the balance between subtle and explicit, so she feels desired and excited at the same time. In the second paragraph, think about how this message plays with the psychology of anticipation. By mentioning wet with anticipation, you're invoking sensory images that her brain can't ignore, especially at night when defenses are low. Men who use this report immediate responses, like her sending something provocative back, or even calling to continue the conversation more intimately. It's a technique based on the neuroscience of attraction, where words evoke physical responses, releasing endorphins that associate you with pleasure. Practice sending variations, like swapping mouth for hands, depending on what you've already shared, to personalize and increase the impact. Remember, the secret is confidence in delivery. Send with conviction, as if you already knew she'd bite the bait. Finally, understand that this message is the apex because it combines all the previous elements: mystery, suggestion, and boldness, creating a desire bomb that explodes in her mind when she least expects it. Send something like, "Sleep well, but dream dirty with me," imagining you moaning my name while I take you to the edge you want so much. This not only awakens immediate arousal, but also plants the seed of a deeper connection. Based on the psychology of nighttime vulnerability, men who apply this consistently see results like unexpected calls or hastily arranged meetings, because she feels alive and desired in a way few provide. Refine based on her responses, always respecting boundaries, and you'll become irresistible in her lonely nights. And if you found this powerful, imagine what happens when you apply all these messages in sequence. The results can completely transform your love life, leading to unforgettable nights you never dreamed were possible. But for that, keep watching until the end and discover how it all connects. Now, let's reflect a bit on all this. These messages aren't just words thrown to the wind. but real tools based on how the human mind responds to desire and suggestion, especially in the silence of the night, when barriers fall and truths come out. They show that seduction goes beyond the physical, touching emotional and psychological layers that create authentic and intense connections, helping men connect more confidently and naturally with the women they desire. In the end, the secret is to use this with respect and genuineness, turning ordinary interactions into something memorable that benefits both sides. Think about how much this can change your lonely nights into moments full of anticipation and passion. And you? Which of these messages do you think you'll test first, or have you already used something similar with success? Leave your comment below, sharing your experiences or ideas about these techniques. It can be anything that comes to mind, like a variation you'd create or a real story of how a message changed everything for you. I love reading and responding to everyone to exchange more valuable tips. If this video helped you see seduction in a new way, give a like now to support the channel and show that content like this makes a difference. And don't forget to subscribe with notifications turned on so you don't miss the next videos full of revelations and strategies that will elevate your game in the world of attraction and relationships. There's a lot more coming, creator, and you won't want to be left out.